It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today we hit double digits, Week 10, and we've got a good one in store as it'll be the Black Knights of Melbourne taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. The shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Check pink. Hunt, hunt.
They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
And this one caught downfield by Evans. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Ready?
And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. Forced out to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
And once he escaped the pocket there, he tried to keep those eyes downfield, but nothing was materializing. So he makes a smart move and gets that to the sideline.
Here we go.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Lance to throw it. But they'll say it's incomplete. Was trying to find Jahan Dotson, but now will be 3rd down. Again, it's Lance. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And unable to connect, incomplete. They give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They're such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. And here's Rodgers on the return. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
At their own 20-yard line.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Hurts. Well, it's caught on the right side of Smith. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. A solid stiff arm. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That good for 22 and a first down.
First down, Malvern.
Let's go now.
They'll run with Gibson. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, let's face it, that's just a helpless feeling for a running back there. He's looking up to find a hole, and all he finds is a whole lot of ticked-off linebacker.
Now Lance. And it's caught. Touchdown. Terry McLaurin, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Black Knights use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Joey Sly on for the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Jamin Davis. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
At the 23-yard line.
Ready. Set.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Ready.
So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. And Lance going to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jahan Dotson. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Black Knights are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
14. Eagles nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback.
And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Picked off by Benjamin St. Juste. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
On the set. Yellow, line it. Hut, hut.
They'll try the left side with Gibson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd down, here's Gibson again. 40 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Throwing on 1st down is Lance. Buying time to his left. And it's caught. Touchdown. Antonio Gibson, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Black Knights have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. The extra point by Sly is up and good, and it's now 21-0.
21. Eagles nothing.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. On the return from his end zone, Rodgers. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. There's Mooney with another catch. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They go play action with Hurts. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Down.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Ready?
Lance now on 1st down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this 1st quarter. 21-0 our score after 1. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Set.
Play action, now it's Lance. He's got the hookup downfield to Samuel. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A gain of 28 yards there, and give him a 1st down.
Hut, hut.
Throwing now is Lance. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Gibson toss right. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the 1st half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
Set, hut.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
On play action, Lance. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And Lance will try again on 2nd down. And incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
Throwing is Lance on 3rd down. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the 1st, right around the 42.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Sly able to put this one through, and the route is on. It's 24-0. So the defense able to force the interception, and the offense working their way into field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown, they did get 3 points out of it. So they
look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Isaiah Rodgers. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That kickoff return, 104 yards. And the Eagles are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys feel that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. There to stop him, Terrell Edmunds.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Jahan Dotson. And down to the 27-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Curtis Samuel, 27 yards. And the Black Knights are able to add on to their first half lead. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open to the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, They know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. Pass midfield, look out. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He goes 105 yards on the kick return. And the Eagles are able to cut into that deficit.
I can't help it, partner. I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games in a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll cut this to a 17-point spread. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Set, go. Ready?
Lance now on first down. And he will find his man Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 28 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Lance looking to throw it. It returns it right back to Samuel. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Gibson here running out of the gun. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. To throw, it's Lance. Flushed out right. That's complete right around the 8. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Gibson will take it in. Touchdown. And that is what you call lowering the boom down near the goal line. He was going to force his way in no matter what.
They always talk about low man wins when it comes to the offensive line, having the leverage to move the defenders. It's strong man wins when it comes to tackling in the red zone. And if you happen to be the low man and the strong man, that's a huge win.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he will not have a chance here to try for another touchdown. He'll sit tight, and they'll take over at the 25. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Second down. Here's Hurts. Now he's loose at the 40. And down to the 19-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Throwing is Hurts. And oh my goodness, here's a fifth interception. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Now Lance throwing on second down. This is caught by Evans. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On first down, Lance. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. Still on his feet. And all the way in for the touchdown. Gerald Everett as the first half is winding down. And the Black Knights will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the route is on here in this first half.
Eagles 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. On the return from his end zone, Rodgers. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Looking deep here for Mooney. They've got his man complete. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Eagles. Darnell Mooney in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Elliott now to add the extra point. And the lead is down to 24. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. A final shot before half for Lance. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Odafe Oweh. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need.
And now here is another interception.
Picked up by Jamin Davis.
And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They run the toss now with Gibson.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's exactly what you're looking for at the inside linebacker spot. Versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
On 2nd down, here's Gibson again.
And no luck at all to start this drive as they're going to drop him behind the line for a 2nd straight play. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
And Lance now to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
A 55-yard attempt.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
On the return from his end zone, Rodgers. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Their own 24-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
27 yards there, a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
In trouble, and he's taken down.
Jonathan Allen, the former 1st-round pick, getting in there to bring him down.
He's known for his legs and his fancy footwork, was not getting much of a chance to use it here. The defense continued to hold the upper hand by bringing him down on that play.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one.
And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes.
And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
Yeah, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well. You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
So he looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. He went over 100 yards in the wild card round. He's over 100 here as well. And a first down.
And on Melbourne, first down.
Here's Lance.
And this is going to be intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it.
And the Eagles force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Now, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the third quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Here's Hurts to throw.
It's caught on the right side of Smith. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down.
10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
And now here is another interception.
Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes.
And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Hurry, hurry. A give running right, Gibson.
And he is going to lose yardage here. And that's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down.
The tackle made back at the 47-yard line.
Ready? Here's Lance to throw it. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
At their own 48-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player on the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
Brandon, it certainly looked like they had that play defended well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it, but it was 3rd and long, and they were able to rally and stop him before he could get to the marker.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Here's Gibson to start the drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Now 2nd and 9. After that last run, Lance is going to throw it here. Finding Evans here, going across the middle of the field. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Gibson. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one.
First down, Black Knights.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. On first down, right back to Gibson. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Once more, Gibson. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
And this offense on 3rd down today, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Lance. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 26.
And on Melbourne, first down.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun now for Lance. Back to Gibson and another catch for him. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
On the ball.
They'll go. It's Gibson. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now Joey Sly for the point after. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Black Knights 55, Eagles 21.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. A big play there for Philly. 56 yards.
And normally when you think about huge field-flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver and that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one. A big, big play.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Hey, Silver.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
73. 63.
Throwing is Hurts. That is caught. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Carlos Vianney.
Hurts sets up to throw it. This is caught, and he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
They go play action with Hurts. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline, because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants this lead to stay right where it is.
Out route pass complete to Goddard. And he's taken down inside the 30. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
At the 29-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Alpha, alpha, alpha. Hey, 73, 73.
One final shot. They'll look to throw.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
Cause you be in your zone when you winning on your own. When you winning, wake up, look out the window, see the road.